And we back! There are things in basketball that many people consider unbeatable records, and today I'm tackling some of those unbeatable records. The first record we're trying to beat is Scott Skiles' 30 assists in a game. And I gotta figure out who's the best candidate to get that done with, man. Because he has to be on the team with players that you trust. Like, Luka has really good playmaking ability, but I don't trust these other dudes to be hitting shots for me to get 30 in a game. Since Scott Skiles is a random person to have this thing. I'm saying random because he's not a Hall of Famer, never been an All-Star, stuff like that. I'm going to do it with Devontae Graham, or at least try to do it with Devontae Graham. I got Zion as a lob threat, Brandon Ingram as a shooter, and Jonas Valanciunas as a roller. That's all I need. Now, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to play 5-minute quarters, but I'm going to turn on normalized played minutes to normalized stats. So in my mind, if I can end this first game with like 15 to 18 assists, once they normalize these stats, it should go to 31 plus, maybe. I don't know how it works. I'm not a scientist, but that's my plan. Now, I'm not doing it against the 76ers because their defense is too good, so get out of here. I might do it against the Bulls. I hope my math is right, because I can't imagine going into this game, getting those assists, and then it turns out my math was all the way wrong. First thing, don't take out my players, bro. Willie Green, this ain't your team. This is my team right now. This is my team. And my method is allow the Bulls to score, allow the Bulls to shoot, allow the Bulls to do whatever they want. I need as many possessions as possible. I'm going to call for a ton of pick and rolls. Zion has Lob City finisher. He can do stuff like that. Lob City finisher gold. That's just the first assist of many. First assist of many. We're going to continue to do pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll lobs to Zion until they figure something out. Just stop guarding. Stop guarding. There you go, Lonzo. Woo! Buckets. If I can get them to score like real quick, 7 seconds or less, and then I can do this isolation, pick, roll. Okay. Oh my God. Alizé wants to get athletic and stuff. Imagine dropping 30 assists and still losing, because that seemed like what we might do. Come set the screen, Jonas. Roll, roll, roll. It don't always got to be a dunk. It don't always got to be a dunk. It could be Jonas Valanciunas on the little reverse. The only thing I hate about this pick and roll is it takes like 10 seconds to get situated. That's the only downside of it. It's working 90% of the time, but it just takes a lot of, I got to do the isolation for one, and then I got to call for it and wait for Zion to set it, then wait for him to roll. It's a little convoluted at the moment, but it's like our only method. I'll be getting a couple transition threes with Brandon Ingram, but that's like it. Can you just score? Thank you. He didn't even score. He didn't even score. Okay, let's get a transition bucket. Maybe. Keep running. Keep running. Zion, he too big. He too big. Hey, Zion's one of my favorite players to play with in this game. Patrick. Do you see how much room you have? Thank you, Tony. What? AI is crazy. If Patrick Williams is not taking that shot in real life this season, oh, me and him squaring up. I wish there was efficient ways to get my shooters open. Only way I've been able to do it is this little drive. Aye. That's working. It's working a little bit. Nobody's missing in this game because I'm picking and rolling and I'm leaving them open. So they hitting jump shots. We dunking the ball. It's a nice little marriage. We both looking out for each other. It's like we both badge grinding. Zion, I need you, big fella. Come on, man. We're about halfway there with the whole half to play. I'm going to try to get to close to 30 as possible because I can't rely on the simulation set points, scores, and all of that. I can't rely on that. I gotta do what I gotta do. So what makes Scott Skiles one way more impressive than ours, obviously, is it was a real thing. It wasn't a video game where I can cheese play. Like, I'm shooting like 85% from the field because I'm doing this majority of it. And Zion's a beast. And my whole life, I swear to God, my whole life, I kind of thought that Scott Skiles did it while playing with Shaq. No! Look at this man's starting lineup. Terry Catledge, Greg, he got Dennis Scott, who y'all know, Nick Anderson, who y'all know. But like, come on, bro. He didn't even have no superstar player on this team. Who is Terry? I've never even heard this name before. Catman. Oh, that's a cool nickname. Hey, if he don't get this record by the end of this. Oh, wait. He's 100% got the record. I can end it right now after this last one. Go ahead, Zion. Just bodying Patrick Williams. Like, it's not even really fair how dominant Zion is in this game. Okay, we sim to end, right? So there's that. I'm actually super nervous about this. 26, right? 20, brother's about to have 40 something assists. Oh my God. I miscalculated just a little bit. This man Zion ended with 100 points. I could have broke two or killed two birds with one stone. If I would have just threw Zion one more lob, he would have broke Wilt Chamberlain's 100 points. And, well, new record. Okay, I didn't expect it to go like that. The rest of these challenges won't be that OP. 62. We have doubled Scott Skiles' 30 and added a couple more after that. Back in 1968, Walt Bellamy played 88 games in a single season. How is that possible? Bellamy didn't play in that many games with one team. A mid-season trade enabled him to reach that total. He played with the Knicks for the first 35 games of the season and was then traded to the Detroit Pistons, who had only played 29 games when he joined them. That difference of 6 enabled Walt Bellamy to add 6 games to his schedule and reach 88 games. Now, this one is a little bit harder to break because nowadays there are a lot of rules put in place to prevent stuff like this. Originally, I thought, hey, I'll play 5 games in the season, then trade a player to a team that only played 3 games, then trade a player, then have him play like 10 more games, and then trade him to a team that has 3 less games and continue to do that. But I want to keep this in the world of what the NBA is right now. So I'm turning on trade or keeping trade restrictions on, if you didn't know. Nowadays in the NBA, you have to wait 60 days before you trade a player after just getting him on your team. So I got to figure out what the best method to get this to happen. Because nowadays, when it comes to NBA scheduling, a lot of teams, or most of the teams, are on similar schedules, right? There's not a 6-game difference between Team A and Team B anymore. So there's 113 days between the start of the season to the trade deadline. So let's go 1 month into the future. Let's go to November 19th. That is exactly 1 month from when the season starts. So 1 month into the season, take a look at the standings. We have played 16 games, right? But as you can see, pretty much every team has played 16 games. We have some 15 here. So trading him is only going to add like 1 game. It's not worth it. Who was making the schedules back in 1968 to make this a possibility? Because you can't do it now. Okay, he's got a new idea that maybe be able to break this record. So I need to go to my roster. I need to release Dante Exum because, you know, and go to free agency. I wonder if this works, then we might have found our workaround. Let's just go get Mike James. Mike James, 1-year contract, right? Can I put Mike James on my team, put him in the rotation, simulate a few days into the season, get him to play 3 games, then I go to Mike James and release him. And now I could take control of another team like the Memphis Grizzlies maybe and go pick up Mike James. I found it. That's what it is. It has to be through free agency and not trade. Boom, let's restart. I got it. We're going to break this record. Is it heavily unrealistic? For sure. Nobody's getting released and picked up and released, picked up like that. But you thought that the last one was realistic? No, brother, it wasn't. So my subject should be somebody that's not expecting any money so he can go to pretty much any team. So it will be, can we get a real person and not one of these auto-generated people? Oh my God. The OGs know, I ain't got to tell nobody about the Jontay Porter signings. All right. So not only does Jontay Porter have to be on the team, he actually has to play to get games played. So I'm going to go ahead and give him just a few minutes. He don't need to play a lot. This point of the season, Jontay Porter is shooting 14% from the field. But the only thing we care about is the fact that he has 7 games played. Now let's go see if there's a team out there with only 6 games played, and then we put him on that team. He'd only have 6 games played. Jontay, you're about to do a lot of team hopping, my boy. You're going to the Miami Heat next. Max, I'm going to take some of those minutes away. Boom. And I think I do this every 2 weeks or so. And that's the challenge. Every 2 weeks or so, we do this. It's going to be gruesome, but it's going to work. All right, I think I'm done. If I did it right, I'm gonna be honest with you, I tried it and I failed. My mathematics was wrong. This time around, I hope I did it. All right, he ended up with the Houston Rockets as his last team. Here we go. Jontay Porter averaged 1 point, 1 rebound, 29% from the field, and total games played, 91 games played. Unbeatable record broken. Now that one is literally unbreakable when it comes to today's version of basketball, but hey, we did it in 2K. Fast disqualification due to personal fouls, 2 minutes, 43 seconds by Bubba Wales. Bubba Wales played 39 games his entire career, but one of them made him infamous. Wales was instructed by Don Nelson to essentially employ a hack-a-shack strategy on Dennis Rodman and fouled him every chance he got. Thus, Wales lasted all of 2 minutes and 43 seconds before picking up his 6th foul and becoming disqualified. We can do that. Is this the dumbest video I've ever put together? I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun breaking these records. Now, I'm thinking in order to do this challenge, we need a point guard because the point guard is the man of attack. And we can do it with Tremont Waters. Bring Tremont Waters to our team, start him at the point guard, and have Tremont Waters foul out against Steph Curry. Okay, 2 minutes and 40-something seconds. Get up on him. Go, 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 go. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. What the heck? Okay, first foul done. We get 6 of those. Actually, I'm going to do it so we don't even waste no time. Don't take my players out or nothing. All right? Tremont is going to foul one of the greatest free throw shooters of all time. Forget Hack-a-Shaq. Just give it to him. Boom, that's 2. That's 2 in 5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We on pace to beat world record time. Give it to him right there. Yep. That's 3. Boom. 3 and only 1 second off the clock. I've made videos on the channel before of me speed running different things. Here we go, speed running the most fouls. And yeah, that's 4. Forget what Bubba Wales was doing. See, Bubba Wales was playing the offensive side. He's cold, by the way. Tremont is cold. Bubba Wales is playing the offensive side of the ball. Nah, Tremont don't have to do that. Well, okay, he'll have to do that at least 1 time. This is the dumbest one of them all, but it's the quickest one. All right, Tremont, this is your shining moment right here, baby. You're going to get down court. You're going to pull a heavily contested 3 that's going to red bar, and it's going to go out of bounds. Less than 15 seconds are off the clock total, and it looks like Tremont is going to break the all-time record. Oh, my God, they didn't have him up. Tremont fouls out in a whopping 16 seconds. Beat that, Bubba. The last one we are trying to accomplish is 2 consecutive games scoring 50-plus points in the playoffs. Of course, done by Michael Jordan. In game 1, he dropped 50, and in game 2, he dropped 55 against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then he ended up averaging 43.3 points per over the last 3 games. Jesus Christ, that makes him incredible. Since Jordan's back-to-back 50-burger, Allen Iverson is the only player to have multiple 50-point games, 3 in the playoffs, although they weren't consecutive. My goal is to get a player to go to the playoffs and drop 50 points in a row 3 times, but without playing, just through simulation. So I'll see y'all in the playoffs. I have to figure out who I want to do it with. I feel like Kevin Durant is the best possible player because he's KD, but he also has James Harden and Kyrie. We can fix that. I just saw Luka and immediately thought he could be the guy. So first of all, leading the league is Luka in scoring. Did they make the playoffs? They did. Luka's the guy we're doing it with, all right? Luka is going to be the player we try to drop 50 in 3 straight games with. The only problem is I think we only get like 1 chance because if they get eliminated in the first round, it's a GG. So this is what my method's going to be. They got Brook Lopez now for some reason. Why do they have so many centers? Like what is going on with this team? Give him every minute imaginable, right? Do not pull him out the game. Make him the #1 scoring option. And it's actually, do I want it to do with him now that I think about it? Because he's definitely a passer too. But he averaged 34 with also averaging 8 assists. You know what? Let's do it. First game. Can Luka drop 50? No, because he wanted to drop 23 assists. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Luka? His shot tendency is already at 99, but his pass to open man got to be a 99 too, and that's why he's getting so many assists. It's only at 60. Huh. He's just that good of a passer that even his tendencies don't matter. Do I want to pivot? This man just gave us some crazy points for sure. But he also such a good passer. Is Brooklyn the move? Let's see what Brooklyn did. KD put up 29. I'm transitioning to Brooklyn. Sorry, Luka. I'm going to see if Kevin Durant can do it. Now, my mindset is Kyrie gets no minutes. Sorry, Kyrie, you're reserved. Sekou is getting minutes over James Harden, right? Patty Mills, actually, you get these minutes. Shooting guard is going to be Bruce Brown. I'm taking these Sekou minutes away. I'm giving them all to Kevin Durant. I'm making Kevin Durant the #1 shooting option, scoring option, and doing the same thing. But now there's no Kyrie, there's no James Harden taking those shots away. It is just Kevin Durant in a league of his own. Here it is, that second game. We lose. But KD put up 50. I don't care if we lose the series. Did Jordan win this series in 88? I don't even know. I would guess so because he's Jordan, but I don't know for sure. Game 2, we need to be consecutive. 63. One more. One more, Kevin. One more, Kevin. 50. Oh my God, he gave us exactly 50. All right, let's keep it going though. If we can keep it going, let's break the record, but dominate the record. 64. Then, okay, it ends. 4 though. 4 straight games. Now, again, it's more impressive that Jordan did it because it was real. But still another unbeatable record broken. This article has a ton more of unbeatable records. So if you do enjoy this video, leave it a like and we could do a part 2 and try to get the rest of them. It was a whole article about playoff unbeatable records, specifically the playoffs. Let me know. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.